Hey guys, welcome back to LQ's Creations. Happy New Year! Hope you're having a good morning, a good day, a good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. So I thought I would actually do something a little bit differently. And I have to thank, this is accredited to a few of the friends, and so you know who you are. And so I thought I would get on here and share the contents of an upcoming event that I have. And so, as you know, as all of us crafters, before I got into creating the channel and doing, my business and stuff, I'd, of course, like to do, either be an in-person event or a virtual event. As we all know, those got popular over COVID. And so I learned about other, groups and companies and things. So I was happy to learn about this one from Concord 9th. Last year, I did take their summer retreat, which is fun, and I'll have more information about that. But I decided after taking the summer, I said, okay, I was so excited, I want to do the next one. So they do a winter retreat. So I went on and decided to go ahead and get the winter retreat, and I received it yesterday in the mail. And so I thought I would go ahead and just come on here and show you the contents of the box. And so really excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. Again, the summer retreat is fun. And just a few things before I open the contents of the box. So the winter retreat is going to be from January 30th to February 1st. So it's at the end. I did check the website prior to going on here. The event is closed to register, but sometimes if you, you may can reach out to them and still be able to get a box. They had before this a few like payment plan options that was new that you could do. You could get like ink or ink cubes or things with it. So various ways, and very affordable that you could can do it. So that was that. But I just thought that I would just go and get on here and just do. So it is Concord 9th's winter retreat. And so let's see. Yes, I've already, took off my address and everything. So I'm not worried about there. But let's go ahead and do the unboxing. So as you see, when you get it, it's packaged really cool. It's got, as you see, the it's C9th Winter Retreat 2026. And then, they put you this piece of paper in, or excuse me, piece of paper, nice tissue paper to cover it up. So really cool. So as you see, they give you some nice, like toffee candy and mints and things that you can eat, and enjoy. You can do it before the event, or you can wait and save them and eat them during the event. Of course, you're going to have more snacks and everything. So we'll put that off to the side. So as you say, it says, welcome to the Winter Retreat 2026. And then when you turned it over, it tells you the retreat kit. So what's included in your box. So it says all around dies and turnabout stencil pack, the bright side blooms stamp set and dies and stencil pack, huggable stamp set and dies, in the park stamp set and coordination dies, plant life stamp and dies, printable petals stamps and set and dies. You get 2 paper packs. You get white cardstock, assorted cardstock, champagne foil, white glitter paper, all in one turnabout, it looks like jig, embroidery floss and needle. We're obviously going to be sewing. Enamel shapes, 7 blending brushes, dewdrops. You get class guide, a gift bundle, event pen, truffles, Winter Retreat 2026 sticker. You get a top secret envelope. It says Greg will let you know when you can open it. So I'm not going to open up too much of, top secret stuff, but it is really well put together. They give you this nice class guide, and I'll open it and show you pictures, so it gives you some ideas of projects, who your instructors are going to be. And speaking of the instructors, I did print it down so that I could be able to tell you who's going to be, some of the instructors teaching the class. So according to this, it's going to be, of course, Greg, who's the co-host. Jennifer McGuire, who's going to be the co-host. You've got Laura Basson, who's an instructor. J.C. Gaspar, who's an instructor. And Christina Warner, who's also going to be an instructor of classes. And then, you know, again, here's the registration options. And I chose this time not to get, you know, kits with the inks because I have plenty of inks as it is. My ink has really grown. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm okay. So I will choose colors comparable to that. But that's kind of how that is. So yeah, this is the winter retreat guide. And so as you see, it tells you, you know, how each day is gonna go and things like that. So yeah. So it's gonna be 3 days and 3 days of fun. You know, depending on your time, you may have to wake up early, you know, but yeah. So that's how this is, just to give you just a quick look out of how this goes. So let's put that to the side. Next, this is something that says for you. It's probably got some good, you know, just a nice little gift in there. Yet again, I'm not going to open it because I don't want to spoil too much of the contents in there. Just kind of giving you just a little rough guide of what's in the box when you get it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. So there's that. Then you have, here's your sticker that says Winter Retreat 2026. Here's the top secret project. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe a die or something. So we'll see when we get to it. Next, we've got, here's one package, and I apologize for the rustling of the paper. What I will do is I will open this up and go ahead and pull out, and let's see what's in here. Let's put that to the side. So we have, this is the Bright Side Blooms stamp set. And this one, it says, you mean the world to me. Thanks for being you. So very proud of you. You're doing great. You're just lovely. There's that. And another stamp set is this one, which is thanks for being on my side. I'm so grateful for you. Miss you. Love you. Have a great day. It's got wish you were here. Hello. Best day ever. And this one says hugs there, buddy. Hugs. I just want to squeeze you. I'm so happy we are friends. Hi. And then it says, so glad we have each other. And it's got some other really cool, these are some really cool stamp sets. So this is the whole stamp set. So this is this, oh, hello. It's got some wavy lines. This, I think you're pretty great. And things like that. Flowers. And then this one is thinking of you, friends. This beautiful floral stuff, you know, that you'll be able to stamp and cut and things. So there's the stamps. And then we have, like, I guess, like the coordinating dies and things. So let me open this up and kind of show what this looks like. Again, apologies for the rustling of the paper. So, yeah, here's one die that cuts out thank you. This is the all-around dies and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. You know, yeah. Then we got one that says hi. It's got pretty flowers. And then we have this one that's printed petal dies that works. And then we have in the park, accordion dies. So you'll be able to make like a 3D box kind of thing. So I think that's going to be really fun to play with. And then, and then it's got another part to it. So yeah, in the park accordion dies. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So it gives you like this whole scenery and everything. It looks like you can cut out people, trees, and things. So yeah, that's going to be fun. Then next we have stencils. So here's a few stencils. This is the all-around turnabout stencil pack. So this would work great for if you have Altenews stamping thing like the Misty, but it's got the one big wheel that's good. I have it. I'm just yeah, it's way further over, so I won't go get it, but that's something good to use for. And Stivix makes a good one too that works good with the turnabouts. Your Misty can work, but you got to maneuver it a certain way. So any stamping platform really. The next one is another stencil pack. This is Bright Side Blooms. There's that one. Looks like it's going to make a real pretty flower. And then this big huge one. This is the huggable dies. Look at that. That looks like that one's gonna be kind of fun. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Then here are the blending brushes that you get in there. You get, it's 7 of them. Has that for blending your inks and things. So put that off to the side. Pretty floss. Look at those colors. Wow, those are pretty. Ooh, yeah. Those are gonna be fun to play with. You're gonna be end up sewing something. Then next you got your puffy gel stickers. Got clouds, and this looks like a vase. There's hearts. There's the wavy lines. Just all kind of prettiness. Look at the colorways, just gorgeous. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Then here is your nice pen, hugs, it says. And then colorway paper. Let's take this out and take a look at the paper. So let's see. Taking it out. Yeah, as I spread out, you know, the fan deck, yeah, you got a whole color array of purples, or kind of a mulberry kind of a color. Pinks, yeah, you got the pinks in here, all different shades. There's a pretty like cinnamon, kind of, pretty yellow, greens. Look, and you've got some blues in here. Which, by the way, if you already don't know, Concord 9th does have inks that matches these. So if you want your inks to match perfectly, you can go out and get them. Oh, there's even a, oh, hold on. There's a textured one here. This is a real glitter. Confetti, kind of like glitter, iridescent. That's going to be really fun to play with. So let's put this off to the side. Then next we have another, this one says, oh, all-in-one turnabout jig. So I have only briefly worked with turnabout stamps, so they can be tricky. I mean, they're not tricky, but you just, you know how you want to turn them and things like that to give you that full-on effect. So this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to work and going to be fun to use. Then you get some gemstones, some clear, pretty like gemstones to put on something. And then next, I think this is bigger, yeah, this is bigger paper pads and bases in here. So in this pack, you're going to get full sheets. So you get clementine, cocoa, avocado, hazelnut, artichoke, peanut, rainforest, sand, juniper, almond, eucalyptus, black, sea glass, white, that looks like powder, harbor. Half sheets will be wild berry, pistachio, watermelon, artichoke, brickyard, sea glass, nectar, midnight, spice cider, lakefront, cayenne, pebble, stardust, cobblestone, honeycomb, almond, lemongrass, champagne foil, and white glitter. And that's a lot of paper. You can see that's a hefty size paper pack that you get. So I just wanted to get on here to show you just, you know, what the contents of the box was, you know, just to see, you know, just to maybe melt your taste. And maybe if you haven't taken a virtual event, you might want to take one. I speak from experience when I say they're really fun. And just, you know, go, you know, if you can, sign up or just check out all events and just, you know, sign up, take a chance. I have a few I took a chance on, and boy, I was so glad I did. I went back to them about 8 times now. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed. So yeah, I'll just go back as I put things in. So there was, you know, the all of turnabout. Plus two, it was good to get on here and do this. So here's the half sheet paper pack that matches some of the bigger full size ones. It's going to work hand in hand. And things. So I will put this back together later. I won't make all that rustling sounds so you hear all that crackling. So here's the puffy stickers yet again you get. Here's the floss, you know, that comes along in there. There's some of the dies that, you know, is in the pack as well, or in the box. I'll put that back in there. So yeah, so I will most likely keep things out so I can easily reach and grab them when class time comes. And so there's that. So I will put a link down. I don't have an affiliate link with Concord 9th, but I will put a link to the event down in the description box if you want to check it out. And so I do hope to see you there and hopefully interact with you. I'll be there in the comments, in the class and things. And so on that note, I will catch you in the next one.